What's up? This is a strange video. This is strange video. That's gonna help her make it worse. Help her make it
Waiting for
worse.
pairing. Paired.
We can probably leave it paired. I don't know. Y'all might be able to hear me better like that. I'm out here clearing the land. Um, Waiting for the fire to catch back up again. But I have a unique problem. I don't know how unique this problem is because I feel like in the times we are in now, this is probably becoming more common of a problem. We're probably more common a problem. I don't know how common a problem this is from a male perspective, though. I don't. I don't. I, I'm really figuring this out as I go. But here's the situation, and at this point in life, I'm looking for solutions, trying to make things better. And when I say make things better for the child. I'm not trying to like, yeah. I'm we gonna get there. We gonna get there. So here's the situation. My ex girlfriend. We technically probably we were actually broke up when the situation occurred, but like it was just like an argument when we probably would have got back together. We actually did like try to get back together, but here's the problem. But we got to get to the original problem, and this is why a relationship won't work right now, if ever, but especially right now. So, situation occurred. A situation not involving the child. There was a child at the house, but the child was not involved in the situation. The mother went to jail for 1 day. She had substance abuse problems and got help for said substance abuse problems. At least that's what I thought. She did go to rehab. Actually, several times she went to rehab. But the first time she went to rehab after she got out of jail, as I'm understanding, and this is all from my understanding, I was at the house when the child was removed, but yeah, this is as my understanding because things get weird, and I'm not gonna go like detailed into all the weirdness of the situation. But here's the thing: the child was removed from the household. There was like, as I know of, no issues with the child in the household. But in the process of the mother being in jail, I guess the child was taken into DHS custody. And I guess, when your child's in DHS custody, then you have to prove some stuff to somebody that you are a good parent, like you are fit to be a parent. And as far as I know, she was working on that. She was doing better from what I saw. She said she was, going to have her daughter back soon. Now, the thing is, even before I was in a relationship, this is my friend. Like, I've been friends with the child's mother for like over 10 years, and the child is 3 years old. So, like, I had a long relationship with the child's mother way, way before the child was even born. And again, like, this, like, substance abuse issues is not talking bad about her. Like, that is a problem that definitely needs work. That is a problem that needs work. I would say the problem got worse after the child was removed, and she moved off by herself doing her own thing. And yeah, I don't really know if that was the right move because we probably could have fixed this in the household together, but by herself, it just turned out a complete mess. is how I'm gonna call it from what I see. But long story short, the child has been in DHS custody for right a little over a year at this point, and the mother doesn't have rights. The child, like up until the day she was removed, and I would say even probably still now, is under the understanding that I'm her father, although I am not. I've been there her whole life, but I am not her biological father. I know this because her mother put me on child support and we got a DNA test. And I was there for her, the mother and the child before she put me on child support. And yeah, I did feel some type of way about being put on child support, especially when I would take care of the child regardless. But yeah, it's not my child. And I tried to be a positive male role model in the child's life even after the child support situation. It was almost a year after the child support situation when me and her mother actually moved in and pursued being in a relationship and having a family. But yeah, at this point, that can't work out mainly due to the fact that she ain't got her child. Like we tried and it's just not working. But at this point, she does not have custody of the child, and let's be clear, this is not even about the mother. It is, but it is not. The child is in DHS custody. She's a wonderful child. She's a great child. I mean, I had plans on like being in this child's life. Matter of fact, the land I'm over here clearing right now, I originally planned on buying this little girl, two horses, because you can't just get one. I mean, that's a pretty good sized property. But a couple months ago, her mom was like, she's about to get her, and when she gets her, she wants to move. So I was like, I got multiple properties, and right about now, I guess the real estate market is hotter than what I expected, and I could sell. I own multiple houses. I could sell one of my houses at a pretty substantial profit, like a six-figure profit. And this land I'm clearing over here, I could sell it for like in the six figures. Six figures. We talking like clearing 350, $400,000, like 300, $400,000, just selling two properties. So yeah, I mean, I can financially support the child. That's no problem. What I'm gonna do with, you see, I'm still over here working my property because I'm not sure. I'm sure it'd be worth a little more, just cleared, and I planned on building an office and some other businesses over here. And if I got her back, that's probably what I would do. But the thing is, adopting your ex's child, there are several conflicts in this, I would say. Yeah, but I don't know if it's just the pride situation of, losing, your child and or not being able to get back your child with the mother. I can't really call that. I can't call that. But she will not speak to me on the situation. But someone told me that the child was dead. I don't know what urged them to say that, but the mother isn't talking to me. So at that point, I contacted DHS and they told me the child was up for adoption. And I would love to adopt that child because she really is my daughter. I mean, if she would tell you that. The problem comes in when I talk to the caseworker. The caseworker tells me like she's not up for adoption. If I was gonna accept that for a second, but again, I have not seen this child in a year. I really question the welfare, and I mean, I can even understand if you can't give me the whereabouts, but I'm really as concerned about the welfare in general of a child that I've been in her life her whole life, and she made a great impact on my life, and I don't think she needs to be in you know state custody when she could be she could be fine. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad on her mom at all. I'm not trying to talk good. At this point, I would say I don't even know the whole situation to call the situation with the mother. Technically, I do believe I would need to know like something, but right now, my big concern is the child and getting her back. I'm not really sure on how that's gonna go. I would say legally it is possible, but mm, keep okay. So let's go backwards. So I was told that some like the child was dead. She was in a car. I don't know what happened to the child. Like I don't. As far as I know, nothing has happened to her. I still have not seen her or like got an update. But she still is in DHS custody. So that would mean, therefore, she is still alive, and therefore, like, hopefully everything is okay and she can come back home. But this is just part one. I filled out the adoption paperwork, but yeah, I don't really know how it's gonna go. I got the supervisor's number, and yeah, I don't know. It's really like my first time dealing with DHS, but they are like apparently super swamped with problems. No, I wouldn't. I'm not even gonna say it's like internal problems with them. It's just I guess a lot of people have issues and they're short of staff. So I'm gonna keep you all updated. Let me know if anybody's had this situation. What would you do? Would you adopt your ex's child if your ex lost a child, but you were like capable of taking care of a child? And then let me add to this. I'm a single, unmarried man with no children. I'm 39 years old. As far as I'm concerned, like, that is the only child that I have. And I would just like the one child that I do have back. I would like to, officially make her my child. Her mom wanted to get married and want me to adopt her. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's some questions on the mother. It is some questions. Being friends with somebody, being in a relationship with somebody, and co parenting with somebody. These are all very different things. So, yeah, I can't really call, like, in the time this past, what's really going on with her. So, I'm not really trying to get too far off into conversation about the mother herself. But the child, I would like to get her back. And I don't know. What would you suggest on a situation like this when the mother is not talking? The state says she does not have any rights to the child, apparently, at this point. Like she signed, I don't know if she signed her rights away, how that went. I don't know the situation. But last I saw, And last I was told, she was trying to get her back. But if that's not the case, would you adopt a child that's not yours, but the child's been in your life? You know, it's like it's your child. I don't really know. I say this process probably went a little different. I think things would have worked out better for the mother and the child in general, and it wouldn't have took as long to happen. I'm not trying to blame anybody for that. I'm just at this point looking for solutions to the problem, and I'm trying to, you know, be a father and get my child back. Anybody with any ideas, feedback on the situation, let me know. Is that something you would try to do?